still not up on the arm. Oh, no. Whoa. Jose still frightening. No. Get the almond milk. I just got up on 2% milk a couple of
No. Get the almond milk.
Now y'all trying to conspiracy.
No.
And it's the question. Is it from the almond of the woman? Is they sourcing it out of the peanut?
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
Yeah, man. Make some big noise. Yeah, make some big noise. I'm holding it down. You guys are holding me down, and honestly, I can't complain. It's that time of the year that temperatures are rising, right? The ice cream truck is on the block on a regular, right? The shorties are stepping out, man. I remember there was a time where shorties was wearing nothing but sundresses and things like that. Shorties are going straight to the draws, man. Straight to the draws. You know what I'm saying? I go outside, I hit the block, and I can count to you. Kim Kardashian, mark my words. As a faithful man, I got to stay inside now. I can't go outside. I can't deal with it. There's only so many places I gotta look around. Like I'm looking at the sky. I'm getting a good dose of vitamin D to my face. Pause. I'm looking at the ground a lot, and then I'm gonna tell myself, this is not confidence. Don't look at the ground. You ain't weak now. I have to really do the work to focus and lock in. But everywhere I look, it's draws. It's draws, y'all. It's number draws. It's hot and they in draws outside. No wet t-shirt contest. They in draws. Welcome to Meet the Innovators Radio. I am your host, the Namaste One, the XYZ guys. The Namaste One, the XYZ, the Auto One, Mr. Namaste, Mr. SHEM-E, Mr. Get It Off. I'm Mr. Get It Off, you dig? Like, shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man. Should we go into that deep dive later? I don't know if we should go into that deep dive. We got some other things to talk about today. We might double back around to it. This is your platform for uplifting Black creatives and, doing what we do to inspire and, discuss innovation in so many different ways, man. I'm just happy to be right here with you guys and for another episode. And this episode is brought to you by me. That's right. It's brought to you by your boy right here at Display Marketing. Make sure you follow Display Marketing from the ground up. Be seen. Right? Get all your search engine optimization, get all your social media strategy and strategic social media consultations done by hitting us up, Display Marketing at Display Marketing with no vowels, Display MRKTNG on Instagram. Yes, sir. We have a great show lined up, and as you know, this show is always about the music, so we gotta get right to the music, man. We gotta get to the music, man. We got some heat to give you guys, right? I got some fire to give you guys. This fire is exclusive, and if you guys peeped the show last week, we gave you guys that subscribe to the show some exclusive right there on the post. Y'all hope you guys been playing at that, because I got something to put in the mix today. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm going to give you a recap of my quick vacation that happened this past weekend. Is the reason why you guys are getting the episode a couple of days later, because I just went on a vacation for a while. Been back on the grind for about a month and some change, and I had a beautiful counterpart of mine to come and provide me company for a few days and take my mind off things, and I just had to use that time and be present. So, maybe I'll give you guys some updates on how that went. And, we got some more things on this show. We got a very dope creative that we are bringing on this episode. Hope you guys liked the last episode with Crucial BGR. If there's any questions and whatnot you guys want me to relay or talk about, please do send those things to SHEM-E9 I'ma say at iCloud.com or reach out to mtiradio.substack.com and send us a direct message. And then we'll get you taken care of. We are here with Innovators Radio on B100. Let's go.
Again, tequila acrogen, and I ain't tapping out to the room, start to spin, and I'm still on 10. I peep you with the swiveling, say the wrong thing, I bet you never peep again. Oh, square ass nigga, can't hang with you, too well rounded, quite cloudy. Say you gon' do this and that, I doubt it. Oh, ain't you got a mind? Hell nah, shawty out it. Gotta keep it cut it, mix beat wild. I escalate the conversation, I choose violence. Yeah, I know I'm 25, but I get so childish. Anyone for real could get to work, bitch, it's time to clock in. Shit get me excited, excited. Who won't smoke till ignited? Shit, I'm cool, I'm hot, I'm vibing till I feel tried. I'm finna ride. My niggas get to wildin'. I don't even slide on these bitches, I be gliding. I ain't finna argue with you, baby, you got it. I'ma keep silent. Cut the camera off and take this ass whooping in private. Articulate enough, don't get no fuck hoe, I bless you. I try, push her way back, now she Caillou. I do what the fuck I want, that's right, boo. In the wave, I'm entitled. Shit get me excited, excited. Who won't smoke till ignited? Shit, I'm cool, I'm hot, I'm vibing till I feel tried. I'm finna ride. My niggas get to. Get to
niggas flies, watch they imagine all they smoke, I make it real. I'm gon' get it high, get it, nigga, and I'm getting it how I live. We can play this shit always, can't be expected to play it fair for sure. The highest, that's how I perform. This shit be so far out the norm. The last nigga tried 3, ain't fuck the city up, I don't think they know. I stump shit, my feet look on the fuck you think you scaring. You don't think the sticks hill, used to let this shit kick back like Bueller Ferris. I need weigh-ins, I don't torso hold me up like calisthenics. Bro, my top gone, I won't argue with you, I'm walking around beheaded. Stupid kid, I self-reflect, I was talking to God about the last little shit I did. But I'm glad he know my heart, nigga, play, I'm doing this shit again. Lil' bruh, CJ like a Beyblade, he just not learn how to spin. I don't laugh or play big HA, getting scraping with a grin. Fuck is dangerous, wait on one to play with us, so my dick sickin' as fuck, I'm on the move, but nigga, I hate the rush. Annoyed with politics, a lot of shit took to the chin. I make Anna blush and fuck her up, keep talking, nigga, I'll make you shush. I'm claiming niggas my sons, bitch, I got grandfathered in. Took a lot of L's to win, cracked a lot of skills and bells. I jump out, scare 'em, spin and tear 'em. Big breed, nigga, black bag terrors for sure. My lane ain't no comparing. You think you funny and I'm hilarious. You want this shit, but nigga, I'm sharing. Risky flow so out of space, shit like I'm faking the moon landing. Big hat stripes, AJ McCarron, stupid. I was sunshine swag, chillin' with her grandparents, nigga. They love free to death, who I am, just so apparent to 'em. I go off what I see and move off what I'm hearing, nigga. Better know my feet planted for this shit. You speak, get buried, nigga. It's free. Alright, then.
Call me baby 3 for sure. Could catch a flow, we go on 4. Could have no feast to kick the dough. I mean it's a girl who want the smoke. Might up this bitch and pop your hoe. The beat was done before I spoke. I'm saying if we had out, just let me know. Call me baby 3 for sure. Could catch a flow, we go on 4. Could have no feast to kick the dough. I mean it's a girl who want the smoke. Might up this bitch and pop your hoe. The beat was done before I spoke. I'm saying if we had out, just let me know. But I get even, I go. She Danny Phantom with the pro. My style is louder, watch me roll. Out of power like I know.
niggas flies, watch they imagine all they smoke, I make it real. I'm gon' get it high, get it, nigga, and I'm getting it how I live. We can play this shit always, can't be expected to play it fair for sure. The highest, that's how I perform. This shit be so far out the norm. The last nigga tried 3, ain't fuck the city up, I don't think they know. I stump shit, my feet look on the fuck you think you scaring. You don't think the sticks hill, used to let this shit kick back like Bueller Ferris. I need weigh-ins, I don't tour, so hold me up like calisthenics. Bro, my top gone, I won't argue with you, I'm walking around beheaded. Stupid kid, I self-reflect, I was talking to God about the last little shit I did. But I'm glad he know my heart, nigga, play, I'm doing this shit again. Lil' bruh, CJ like a Beyblade, he just not learn how to spin. I don't laugh or play Big HA, getting scraping with a grin. Fuck is dangerous, waiting on one to play with us, so my dick sickin' as fuck, I'm on the move, but nigga, I hate the rush. Annoyed with politics, a lot of shit took to the chin. I make Anna blush and fuck her up, keep talking, nigga, I'll make you shush. I'm claiming niggas my sons, bitch, I got grandfathered in. Took a lot of L's to win, cracked a lot of skills and bells. I jump out, scare 'em, spin and tear 'em. Big breed, nigga, black bag terrors for sure. My lane ain't no comparing. You think you funny and I'm hilarious. You want this shit, but nigga, I'm sharing. Breezy flow so out of space, shit like I'm faking the moon landing. Big hat stripes, AJ McCarron, stupid. I was sunshine swag, chillin' with her grandparents, nigga. They love 3 to death, who I am, just so apparent to them. I go off what I see and move off what I'm hearing, nigga. Better know my feet planted for this shit. You speak, get buried, nigga. It's 3. Alright, then.
Call me baby 3 for sure. Could catch a flow, we go on 4. Could have no feast to kick the dough. I mean it's a girl who want the smoke. Might up this bitch and pop your hoe. The beat was done before I spoke. I'm saying if we at odds, you let me know. But I get even, I go. She Danny Phantom with the pro. My side is louder, watch me roll. The power like I don't. Feel where they laughing now, but 3 can tell you how that go. For sure.
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
Anyone Namaste on Beat the Innovators Radio at V100 Radio SC. What up, Big Plug? What up, Pig? I see you.
Yes, sir. That was, keeping that boss man D-Lo in rotation around here. It's got the streets on fire. So, pot scraper. We had to put that pot scraper back on for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get in the spotlight. Shout out to you guys for rocking with the music segment of this particular show, man. I'm really working to make sure it's some real fly player shit. Some real fly player. And, make sure you guys have something really tangible that you say that you're really buying to the show, not just me talking, So while you're getting ready, while you putting that makeup on, while you, in that shower, while you're getting your hair cut, put this particular podcast on and let it rock. And, let's make it a show for us, for sure. So I just, I wanted to, get to, this particular thing that I've noticed here recently, right? This particular, scratch that. So last week we talked about, mediocrity in white places, and how it shows up as actually, huge economic turns for said individuals, while individuals like myself, black creators like myself, and other ones that I know have had to grind tooth and nail. Like, the story of Issa Rae, she was, the awkward black girl on YouTube for years before she was able to even sniff the writer's room at HBO and direct her own show. And, sometimes you can just go viral for saying something very, very basic, and, that is a thing that I want us to truly address. This woman is, last time I saw her, she's receiving $30,000 walkthroughs to judge contests and things. She's getting 30 bands off that. And that friend that pushed her head into the mic, she's been right there with her the whole time, making sure she has, like, now what about the other girl? She had no talent at all. She wasn't doing anything. But she's still right there in the mix. Every time the Hawk Tua girl, I hope y'all know her name, but that's what we calling her now. Every time she's in the mix, you see the other friend that didn't do anything right there as well. Like, it's right there in our faces, man. They be playing in your faces. I try not to make these things white versus black, because it's not that. It's not white versus black at all. This is the substandard being made the status quo. That's what this is about. And it just happens there's a certain group of individuals that can produce substandard quality and still reap the high reward, while there's another group producing exceptional quality, acting their tails off. So Roger P. Henson just had some of her best movies the past few years, and she was just crying on TV about how she's still not really getting paid. You saw them at the Color Purple. They was getting chips, subs at the Oscar show. Like, Fantasia just poured out her acting soul and having to hit the road yet again and tour small stages just to make her ends meet. And this woman can just, they got a sometime hot tour.
This is for her. What?
Man,
You know how to
it's just wild to me. If it's just wild to me and not wild to y'all, let me know. I can get off of it. I really can. I don't want to dwell on this because this is has nothing to do with the innovation. Like that wasn't innovative. That was substandard. And this show's about meeting the innovators. So we're gonna have someone on the show today to actually dive deeper into the complexities of our sexuality and the things that we like. Someone that's been talking her stuff on her podcast, The Girls Restroom. Someone that is super dope in the creative space by the name of Kokoa the GOAT. And her interview is right here on this show coming up next. And we sit down and discuss, a wide range of things, her journey and, how she is. And I think you guys and ladies will be very, very inspired by our conversation.
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
Boy, SHEM-E or XYZ. SHEM-E or Namaste on Meet the Innovators Radio at Beat 100 Radio SC. What up, Big Plug? What up, Pig? I see you.
Right here at Meet the Innovators Radio, we got a good friend of mine, a creative that I've worked with in the past multiple times. Someone I've been in the churches with as well. Okay. Someone that I respect and admire a lot for her courage and, her ways about showing and broadcasting her skills to the world. We got Miss, are we saying Coco Brown? Or are we saying Girls Restroom? Are we saying Kelly Brown? What are we doing?
This is Coco the GOAT. Because
okay.
I'm great at it all. I do it all.
Mm-hmm. Tell people where you're from, Coco the GOAT.
I am from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Okay, the bird is checking in. The bird is definitely checking in, okay? and we're broadcasting from, Columbus, Ohio, so it's definitely the 614 connected to the 864 for sure. I'm recording from Dallas, Texas. I moved to Dallas. Okay, there we go. All right, so you way out in Texas, banging out west on type shit.
Yup.
How you liking Texas?
I love it. It's extremely hot. Today was one of those days. Yeah. Extremely hot, but it's beautiful. You get inspired every time you leave the house, literally. So that's something always to look forward to. So I'm really, really happy here.
Most definitely. For the audience that don't know, the connection that I know Miss Coco the GOAT is from our days at the Midtown Lounge in the early years, 2020. And she was one of my lead bartenders and really lead marketers / influencers on the floor. She threw some of our biggest parties there. The Halloween costume party always went up. It was one of the flyest parties to this date. And
yeah,
I say that to this date. We had a great time. And, she also showed her passion where we really connected on the makeup end as being one of the makeup artists for Top Shelf Entertainment. Okay. A whole lot of TSE in the building. So she knows about working with Star Talent and working with Trill. she has her stories, but she's here today, I want to say, because she's working through a new medium, the podcast space, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you give us a little information about your new podcast?
Yes, so I started the Girls Restroom. That's the name of the podcast. It came to me because one night, working in the nightlife space, every time you go to the girls' restroom, you do what we always do when we are with just a whole bunch of women. You go to the restroom to release. It don't matter what you're releasing toxins out your body, your emotions. You're going to that's the place that you run to release. So it was just like the perfect name. And however, when you running in there, when you going in the girls' restroom, you don't know what's going down. It's a girl in there fixing her makeup, feeling herself. You're going to get a compliment. You're going to be in there uplifting a woman because she's crying because her man. You just never know what happens in the girls' restroom. All you know is that we are in there for each other and having each other's back. And it's a place where you can be comfortable and let loose. So it was the perfect name. And just the perfect space. So I just took it and ran with it. Oh,
it's dope. It's dope. I caught up to your most recent episodes. Let's talk about sex.
Oh, Lord.
And I was like, my word. I was glued to every word that you had going on. Who knew that you had so many tails? Now, the thing is I want to get to right here is there's something we drive home in that episode is bad coochie management.
Yes.
You say it's bad coochie management. You're not a whore, but it's bad coochie management. Let's break down. What's the difference?
Okay, so the difference is to me, the difference is when you don't know better. When you don't know better, you're just managing it the wrong way. But you want to explore. So it's just bad coochie management. However, I feel like a whore or hoe, however you want to say it, a promiscuous lady.
Okay.
She knows. She actually knows what she's doing, what she's getting herself into, and she just enjoys that.
Okay. So
when you have that trauma that kind of leads you into these vulnerable spaces, that's kind of like bad coochie management to me. Because I was traumatized. Like I didn't know. I know eventually what I wanted, and I know the things that I was doing wasn't kind of making me happy, but it was just I was rolling with it because I was so vulnerable. So to me, that was bad coochie management.
So let's deal with the trauma aspect of things. Like what were the things, if you feel free discussing, to the subscribers and our guests across Spotify and Apple Podcasts, what was the things that you were going through that led you into saying, I want to explore myself in a different way?
So I think growing up, I was very close to my dad, right? But my dad was in the street, and it always results back to your childhood trauma and what's in the home. I feel like every aspect of your life, it always goes back to that.
That's
so it started with my dad, every girl's first love. Same with every guy and their mom. Like it's a trauma bomb when it comes to the relationships. So my dad was always in my life, always spoiled me financially, but I never gotten affection from my dad until these later years. So I was never told from my dad, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Don't let a guy do this to you. Don't let a guy do that to you. So I had to figure that out on my own. All I knew was to date a man with some kind of money, if that makes sense. And so that led me, and then also too, watching my mom go through her different relationships, I just knew what I did not want out of a man, but I also didn't it started from there. Like, whoa, where do I do? So I always fell in love with potential. And I was very gullible and just would listen to what it is, because you don't have a reason to lie to me. Like, and you're showing me this, but I'm not seeing or reading between the lines. I'm not listening to my intuition because of things that I'm being told, if that makes sense. Like
I want to just expound on that shift for you, with you now having the wisdom what different things are you doing now that you can look back and say, this is for my younger self, for her to see me make better changes? Like, what are the differences? Because a lot of girls are still living this life and they don't see nothing wrong, you know? And men, even more probably men. I'll be real with you, but we'll get to that later. But what was the change in your life? What was the shifts in your, how did you approach things differently?
I think now, because at the end of the day, we are all grown, but now we're to the point where we're mature, so we don't have to play with each other's emotions. So it's all about the communication part. It's like, okay, we don't have to spit game and play game to get this or get that. Women, just as well as men, we're not going to be, well, a lot of women aren't so honest about it. However, we know when, like, let's be real, like, we know when we like, oh, I want to give him some. Like, and it's okay. We're all, you know, like, we're human. We are spirits. Like, you know, it goes deeper than everything. It's all connected. So we know, like, you know, when you're like intimately into somebody, you know, when you see like a husband or a wife in someone, you get what I'm saying? It's just, that's when the management come in at, like, are you gonna manage it right? Like, are you spiritually right with yourself? Do you love yourself today to be going around just giving your willy-nilly to him, her, whoever, you know? Right. I think now I listen to myself more, because as a womb woman, your womb speaks to you and lets you know, like, no, I might be horny today, girl, but no, not today. Like, you know? So it's all about self now. So I just listen to myself. And of course, you know, you go with the flow, but we're grown now and we can talk about it. So it's just all about what energy and space you're in order to do you. So, cause I'm all about the girls who still feeling like, you know, just a free spirit. I just know what I can tolerate in my space at certain points in my life. And I'm not finna, I have more self-discipline, so I'm not finna bring somebody into something chaotic and spread bad spirits on them when I know I'm not right. So that's the difference now. So that is the big difference now. Yeah.
I first of all, we want to thank you for sharing that, because, you know, just that one statement helped so many people on both sides. You know, you've known me for some time now, and you've seen the highs and lows in my relationships, and times where I was just like, this ain't working, or even I was on the end of it ain't working. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't working with this guy, and it happens. You know, sometimes I feel like, you know, the free spirit nature, like, you know, free spirits are free spirits until their feelings are hurt. You know what I'm saying? You're a free spirit all the way until the boundary that was not discussed is crossed, and now it's crossed, and now we have what we have. And, you know, I made those mistakes myself, you know, coming out of, you know, divorce and things like that, where I thought, oh, it's just, everybody's just vibing and everything. We just cool. And then you don't know, Shorty got a whole agenda, you know what I'm saying? And you just fell into the trap because you didn't think about self, you know, and how self can cause ripple effects down the road. And, you know, I had to go down that road myself. And that healing journey isn't tough. It isn't easy. And it's very tough, you know?
It's very, very tough. Yeah. And it's something that you are continuously doing. You're just growing with it. You're growing with it, because it's something that can come up and you be like, oh, I thought I was over that. You were over that, but you wasn't over this part, you know? So that's why you got to make sure you manage it right, because it's all gonna come up. It all comes up and out. And also, the funny thing about life is those same type of people and situations come back around just to see how you handle it.
Exactly. Right. That's been my situation. You see, like, the thing about social media that I love is you can see when the motherfucker's watching you.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute, you didn't respond to my text messages the past 10 times, but you watching my story. And they're doing that just to keep enough tab on you to see what's really going on. Now, I would say now, Coco, I'm healed. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't say, I don't think anybody's 100% healed. I don't think I think that altruistic thought is just in books. But if you're on a path and you know what your triggers are, and you know what it takes for you to feel whole and complete, and you're presenting yourself in that way, and you're communicating to your partner like, yo, this is what I need to feel loved. You know what I mean? What I think is really dope about you is how vulnerable you are on this particular podcast. And, you know, it gives a person like myself courage. You said something like, you know, I want to be faithful in a relationship, but if I'm not being physically loved on, I'm going to find it somewhere else. Like, you don't really hear people being that honest and saying, this is how my brain is wired. And if you're not communicating to these love languages, I will subtly find it somewhere else. Like, tell me, how do you get to this level of understanding to be able to communicate that particular thought?
It's not even but you know what's funny though too, it's something that can't be forced. When it comes to the physical, it's something that can't be like forced, because I remember speaking on me having like, I'm like attracted to you in the way you look. Like the Scorpio, I was attracted to him in the way he looked, so I tried it and it was fucking horrible. I remember saying that. But somebody else who necessarily I was like, I like you, you nice and all, and it just worked. It just worked like it just magnetically worked. And it also comes with experience too, because I also remember telling my peers on this podcast that I didn't know what I had. Like, you know, I did not know what I had. It took some experiences and people to be like, let me show you this, because some people can shut it off. Not everyone is an empath like me. So some people can just do their thing and just be cool with everybody and just got the world going crazy.
Right.
Versus me, I'm like, oh my God, you don't put it down. I'm in love. We finna get married tomorrow. Like, bro, that's not what it is. So I feel like I have been in a situation too where I really, really, truly had a bond and liked the person. And we got intimate and it was awkward, but then like I loved them so much, like it just kind of worked out, but it wasn't the best, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure.
So because I think like and then you got some people who I've had sex with somebody and it's like, well, we had sex like we was in love and was married for 20 years.
So what it is.
and yeah, so it literally, that's why I'm all about free spirits, because you literally just never know. But that's also why I said you just have to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Like, sexual education is so important, and your health is so important, because I'm all for people getting out there to try new things and, you know, new people, because you just never know. I don't know how I would have lasted back in the day. I honestly don't, because and it, like, you know, the arranged marriages, that's not my culture, like, I just don't know how I'll be able to make it work, because that's really a big thing. It is.
And listen, just because they married don't mean they're living a life of fidelity. That's one thing we always remember. Like, it might be arranged, but that doesn't mean there's love and fidelity there. It just means their family's got a lot to lose and decide they're gonna figure it out. And you know, that's a conversation you can go down. And like, I want to get into your spiritual nature a little bit before we get back into that. Because if you're really listening to the podcast, you're not just talking about sex. You know what I mean? You're really talking about energy. You're talking about how you connect to people and things like that. Like, where does that come from? The spiritual nature. You've poured into me. We've been in the club, and Coco, now that I'm drunk, like, not just living my, you know, Aquarius life, and she'll be like, you know, you're gonna get attacked, but you're built for that. You know what I mean? You gotta talk, like, I got this Don Julio in my hand.
You in the background. Let's talk about it.
She's telling me what to be prepared for. Where does that come from?
You know what's funny? I really gotta get into that side. It's to the point where I've always felt different. I've always felt a connection with the moon. I've always been like the outcast girl, and I've always been into like witchy things, but I've always had a close connection with God. So growing up, I was so scared to tap into that because I was always told, oh, you're evil, you're evil, you're evil, you know? So when I lost my baby, when I got pregnant, that's when I was like really tapping into things and seeing things because it was another human growing inside of me. So I thought I was like going insane. I was mad at everybody. Like I just would not listen to me and my body. So when I finally surrendered, that's when a whole nother world opened up for me. And you literally feel yourself rising to a different frequency. Yeah. And it's like, I had to literally, it always goes back to self. I had to fall in love with myself and really just let me be me and not what I thought everybody else wanted me to be. So I surrendered to myself, literally. I surrendered to myself and started listening to myself, and the right people started following behind me and the wrong people got away from me, and my aura got lighter, and it's just been happening ever since. And I needed that sense of light and all that baggage off of me to take on the load that I was about to get. So God had to show me who he was in order for me to be like, to know in my next chapter that I was going to be okay, because you'll see the sunshine and then the darkness will hit you. And it's like, what are you going to do? So I've always had that strength, you know? So
Give it up for Coco the GOAT, y'all. This is where we put our applause ad lib in, because the balls that you've been given the past 10 minutes, I've just been sitting back going like, this is what the show is all about. This is Meet the Innovators, and you are definitely an innovator. And we you know, I'm a very observant person, as you may know. And the thing about you, I watched how you grind, and for you to come in night in, night out in the nightly circuit after losing your baby daddy, losing the love of your life in the same market, is still compelling people to love on you. And even though you consider yourself the outcast, from my perspective, it seems like the love around you has always just been big. Like your grandma, you know, your grandma is Boogie, like she loves on me every time I see her, and I know it's a genuine place, and she talks about you all the time. And so I know you was brought up, maybe in a tough environment, but a loving environment. And it does exude from your spirit when you don't even notice it or acknowledge it. So, you know, you're a jewel to us here at Meet the Innovators for sure.
Thank you.
That's a wrap. I heard you say you put that whole in honest.
Put the whole one on this, baby.
So to tell us more about the show before I get to our game, anything else that we need to know about, any guests that you want to bring on, anything, any direction you want to take it, speak to our fans right now.
Okay, so what's funny is I'm going to speak about you a little bit, that because you kind of play a part in it. So You remember when I sat down with you and I was like, I want to do this YouTube shit. That all led to this podcast. Like, it was to the point where I was like, I don't know. Like, I sat down with SHEM and I was like, I don't know what I want to do or what I want to say. I just want to open up and get people to know me, but I don't want people to be weird. Like, who this girl thinks she is? Like, why we got to know you? But it's all about experiences. Again, it's all about spirit and experiences. Because so many people relate to me plus more, but wouldn't dare to say it. Would not dare to say it. And me, knowing I am like in the spirit of greatness, I will get everything that I want in life. I'm like, shit, I already did that, baby. Like, you know, I am the big sister to everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. So it's just like, season 1, I was very, very, very strict on, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pre-record everything and I'm just going to have myself on there. Like, even in the some episodes, I'm like, I'm going to get somebody else up. Because and I'm saying that because in that moment, I want somebody else's opinion. Because I jot out a lot of things and I kind of go over like what I want to say and what but it kind of just comes on out. And then I get the cringy feeling before I schedule my episodes. I'm like, do I really want to just re-record? But God is in my ear like, girl, press play. Like, hit that button to upload that episode. So season 1, I really wanted people to get the vibe, to get like, okay, yeah, we're going to be serious. We're going to laugh about some stuff. And we got episodes where you might drop a tear, but you're gonna grow from it. You can grow from it, and just being that relatable girl. So that, but yeah, going back to that, like you helped me out so much because you remember the YouTube stopped. The YouTube stopped. It wasn't that I wasn't gonna get back to it. It's just I had to go through some more stuff to actually be like, okay. This is what it is. This is what you're going to do. It's bigger than just YouTube. Like one day I want to have like a talk show and stuff. So honestly, I have all of season 1 recorded. Season 2 is when I am really going to be working on the visuals and having guests on the show. To get into that, I agree with this, I agree with that. That more traditional podcast to see on YouTube now, but I really wanted people to get a feel of the show, and I also wanted to test out how consistent I could be in it by myself. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's easier to move along when it's just you, and when you know you can do it alone, that just inspires you to keep going and do this and that. So season 1, I definitely was big on, I'm gonna do this shit myself, because if you can do it yourself and you consistent about it, and you seeing how people react to it, it's like, okay, now who's ready to talk?
Yes, and I'm so proud of you. And when all I did was plant a seed. That's all I did. And when you plant a seed, if you think that seed gonna go into a tree tomorrow, you're in the wrong business. You plant the seed, water it, nurture it, and forget about it. That's it. Like you water, nurture, and forget about it. Let the sun do the rest, right? And that, that's bars for itself, sun, and you just watch people mature and grow. Like the people that I've had these encounters with, like yourself, when God placed it on my heart to share those kind of things or to connect, it's supreme guidance. And I don't connect to people who just give up. I haven't. I've connected to people. They may have to take a break to regroup and recalibrate. We all do. But when they pop back up, they're popping up stronger and better. You know what I mean? And I just want to keep pouring that into you, that I, as a creative myself, I know how tough it is for creatives. You know what I'm saying? And the world is always evolving around you. As soon as you feel like you've grasped one thing, it's looking for something else now. And that could be very daunting when you have a vision and you're doing it the right way. Just stay consistent. Your biggest thing is just being consistent with it. Putting out weekly episodes, whatever the case may be, whatever your schedule is. It may be quarterly, maybe weekly, maybe daily, whatever it is. Follow it. And then when you have done that part, you can now feel you've actually invested the value in it. That no one can now come and shake you off it, because you know the value of the work that's necessary, right? B100, we worked with Plug and CEO Pig, the whole gang, Juice the Rock. And that was my thing with the team the whole time, is that it's not SHEM's project. You know what I mean? This is your life too. Do you want this bad enough? You know what I mean? Do you want this bad enough that you're willing to stretch yourself a little bit more, to write down, to make sure you have the right names possible, make sure you're following the guidelines necessary, that the audience really wants to be a part. And it takes work, right? It takes work. And I wanted to get to something that was that we talked about on last episode 17, and I'm sure you've seen this viral, because when I saw this, I was like, oh nah, I want to hear Coco's take on this. So the white girl that's gone viral for hop touring on that thing. Have you seen this girl? You gotta see this girl. So So this white girl, she's her and her friend, I guess, are drunk outside somewhere, and you know, a guy is shooting his own content, has this little microphone, and he's randomly asking people questions. So, you know, he sees these two, you know, young ladies that are drunk or whatever, and he's asking them questions about their sexual experience. And he asks one of these girls, yo, so what is a thing that you do in the bed that won't get a man to leave? Now, mind you, there's no man present with the said girl. But she says, sometimes you just gotta hack tour on that thing. Pause. All right. Is that how it goes? Like, do you hawk tour? Is that how it, or is it more sensual? Like, because I'm like, why is this girl getting all this extra, you know, visibility when it ain't?
Listen, yes, it's all about balance. You know, I'm all about balance. So when you being all sensual, you know, you being all soft and stuff, and then you know, with that, it's like, oh, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Literally. So
it sounded like she was hawking a loogie on the dick, and I'm like, whoa. If someone hawk a loogie on my shit, dog, that's the last time you'll ever see my face ever again.
This thing, you say that. It's the way you gotta do it. I'm telling you. But you know,
now, listen,
funny.
My new girl, my girl now, she Mexican, and I'm telling you, Latinas. Okay, that's all I gotta say. It's spicy. Yeah. They don't need to be taught. They don't need to be taught. She's looking to please me every time. She's shooting 100% from the field, baby. And there ain't no technique. I can't even tell you what the technique is. I don't know. My eyes be in the back of my head. I don't even know what she's doing. What the fuck?
But you know what? It's because every woman can't be like that with every man. So it's something you doing right in order for her to be like,
oh, let me okay, talk about that.
On my man. Let me take care of her.
So yeah, let's break into that. What are you looking for out of a guy that brings that out of you?
Okay, so I talked about this in this episode too, about how a man makes if you're like just naturally masculine, it makes me feel like softer. So it's just like, let me take care. And like I said, you don't have to be like gangster looking. Like, it's all about your vibe. For frequency. For me personally, if you know some knowledge about a woman, and it's so funny because a lot of men be like, man, I don't think about that. I'm thinking about me, but you know. But if you know if you know your knowledge about a woman and a woman's body, automatically you know what you are doing. So it's like, and I'm an Aries. We always in competition. Like, you ain't finna outshine me. I'm finna show you something. So it literally it could be this. If I like you, it could be the smallest thing, like your mannerism. And I'm like, he finna get some sloppy toppy today. It's just all about. All about energy. I can't tell you what it was then, because like I said, I was just ready. I was hot potato. I was ready to bad coochie management and hop on any and everything to try this guy, try this guy. But what it all boiled down to was like, I like masculine men who aren't afraid to say what they want, to tell me what it is going to be and what it's not going to be, rather it's something I want to hear or not. So it's all about that. You know, that making me feel safe. Yes.
We like to play a game right here on the show called This or That. So it's just it's either or, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just something for people to know a little bit more about you, something that we like to play with our guests and everything, you know, that kind of thing. So this or that, we start with an easy one. Drums or flats?
Flats.
Okay, flats. Flats is on the street, y'all. Flats is on the street. Last week, Crucial BGI picked up flats. And Miss Coco the Goat has chosen flat. So y'all Jones people, y'all need to step up. And all right. Now, we heard on one of the episodes that you tried out, would you go by bisexual? Would you say you're bisexual?
I hate to confuse people, but I was told I was queer because I'm gay for play.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know queer. That was the actual definition for queer. Thank you for giving me that. So
basically, so when you're queer, you play for gay.
Got it.
Well, you're gay for play.
Would you rather a girl raised by grandma or a girl raised by a certified street nigga that got respect in the streets?
Wait, ask that again.
Would you rather date and be with a girl raised by her grandma, or a girl raised by a certified street nigga that everybody respects?
Give me grandma, girl.
Okay. Grandma's. So listen, you girls that's raised by granny, it's a feature for just you right here on Meet the Innovators Radio. Now, the final question, this one might be a little more hard for you, based on the show. Would you like to choose between a Taurus man or a Cancer man?
Ooh.
We got him.
Honestly, a Cancer. I'm gonna say a Cancer.
Okay. Yeah. It sounded like on the show that you was really vibing with the Cancers because the brother was Cancer, and when you was gay for the stay, it was a Cancer girl. So I thought you was gonna say Cancer anyway.
Taurus stubborn and they lie too much.
Yeah, they do.
With the Cancer.
Right.
I can feel a lie from the Cancer.
Right. You know, them water signs, they can't lie well. That's not what they do. They get too emotional, and then you know the fact that they speak with emotion, you know when they're lying.
I don't have that answer, and I usually have
when they're not emotional about it, you know that's a lie because it's not what they really feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing. I used to bash Cancers on the timeline for years. I used to bash them up. But you know what? They're sweet. I've healed myself. I understand their perspective a little bit more, so I'm not going to bash the Cancers. Cancers, you can live right here on Meet the Innovators Radio. Let's give it up for Coco the Goat, guys. And the girls' restroom. Tell people where they can find you, Coco.
Yes. So you can find my personal page, Kokoa the Goat, KOKOATHAGOAT. And then you can find my podcast episodes, the THEGRLSRESTROOM, the girls' restroom without an I, because in the girls' restroom, it's all about all of us, not just I. So we leave the I out. So remember that. And you'll see it in my bio if you choose to follow whichever. And I do follow back. And if you have any comments, questions, or anything, or want to come on the show, DM me. I'm so nice. Like, I might at Brady, but I am like the sweetest little heart. So let's talk about it.
That's a fact. You know, we love you here at Meet the Innovators Radio. You're always a welcome guest here. You know what I'm saying? If you got episodes you want us to promote, you just shoot us our way. And we're going to catch you on the other side. We love you, Coco.
I love you too. Thank y'all for having me. It was such a pleasure.
That's it. So.
What up, big plug? What up, Pig? I see you.
Yes, sir. Big thank you to Coco the Goat. Exceptional woman. Someone who I see big things happening for her in the present near future. Make sure you guys follow her story. Make sure you guys are tapped in to the girls' restroom. Send her the love and tell her that you came from Meet the Innovators Radio and you heard about her brand, and now you're tapped in. And that I really appreciate that. That helps us with our guests. We got more guests lined up for the show, and I think it's turning out to be a really strong year, man. A really strong year. On this show, man, we want to let you know, those who are subscribing, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the podcast. Share the podcast with your friends. Let them know what we're talking about here. You know, bring them on. If you think it's someone I should be actually talking to, bring them on. Hey, this is your show. The first year or 1,000 downloads. First year or the 1,000 downloads. We are keeping the subscriptions open, free for everyone who wants to partake. After 1,000 downloads or 50 subscribers, 50 paid subscribers, we will put the paywall up and they'll do free episodes for our free guests, and then there will be exclusive stuff for our subscribers. You'll hear all access content. You'll also hear new content and some throwback joints that you haven't heard before that I just throw out there just to remind you of the growth of this particular show. Thank you for the support of you guys. And shout out to the whole team, Top Shelf Entertainment, B100, Display Marketing, Age Old. I see you tracks on deck, my guy, my peoples. So yeah, we got more music coming up on this next break, and you know, it's gonna be some dope shit. You know, we been vibing. You know, we want to make sure we're producing and giving you guys the best quality tunes. So some of these tunes you will hear from our actual partners here at B100. So from Symphony Music Distribution. Shout out to the good guys over there and ladies at Symphony Distribution, Symphony.io. Get your websites made in a jiffy right there at Symphony. If you got an album coming out, if you got a single coming out, even a video, you should be building that website through Symphony. So shout out to Symphony and the things that they're doing over there. And so some of these tunes that you hear will be coming from our partnership with Symphony. And so if you hear a song that you recognize, tag the artist. Let them know that they were featured right here on Meet the Innovators Radio. And we'll put the link to the actual playlist right here for our subscribers on the actual platform, right here on Substack. Enjoy. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm still not up on the arm.
Oh, no. Whoa.
Rosé still frightened.
No. Get the almond milk.
I just got up on 2% milk a couple years ago.
No. Get the almond milk.
Now y'all trying to conspiracy.
No.
And it's the question. Is it from the almond of the walnut? Is they squeezing it out of the peanut?
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
Namaste on Meet the Innovators Radio at B100 Radio SC. What up, Big Plug? What up, Pig? I see you.
You copy. No need no bad energy, I just wanna party. I'm here to be happy. Tell me, do you copy? No bring no bad energy, no they mess up the party. Wanna see you happy too. You go order what you want, I go pay. Better what the money they. Let them give you what you need, I go pay. I be star boy, I go de. You go order what you want, I go pay. Better what the money they. Let them give you what you need, I go pay. I be star boy, I go de. Why you there, sir? You feel like 7 day for funeral. Why you hide like a criminal? Take some sim off to put you in the mood. Get tipsy, show me your moves. Say, money there. Say you want tequila, money there. You wanna pop champagne, money there. Anything what you want, just say. You can just say, money there. say you want tequila, money day. You wanna pop champagne, money day. Anything where you want, just say, I go buy for you. Do you copy? No need no bad energy, I just wanna party. I'm here to be happy. Tell me, do you copy? No bring no bad energy, no they mess up the party. Wanna see you happy too. You go order what you want, I go pay. Better what the money day. You then give you what you need, I go pay. I be star boy, I go day. You go order what you want, I go pay. Better what the money day. You then give you what you need, I go pay. I be star boy, I go day. Child, the way you whine for me got me feeling dizzy on a low. We go down, I am falling for you. You the sweet in my body. Come and spice up my juice, give me ginger. No they mind anybody, make me mine at home, shawty. Girl, like you, I go carry go. You can chop on my money, yo, I don't care. As long as you go there for me, I promise I go there for you. Do you copy? No need no bad energy, I just wanna party. I'm here to be happy. Tell me, do you copy? No bring no bad energy, no they mess up the party. Wanna see you happy too. You go order what you want, I go pay. Better what the money day. You then give you what you need, I go pay. I be star boy, I go day. You go order what you want, I go pay. Better what the money day. You then give you what you need, I go pay. I be star boy, I go day.
You know what it is, it's your boy, SHEM-E or XYZ. SHEM-E or Namaste on Meet the Innovators Radio at B100 Radio SC. What up, Big Plug? What up, Pig? I see you.
Silent beats you can never please. So baby girl, tryna hold your peace. Moving up, we all got a piece. Cause some friends talking lemonade, so it's one thing to nothing. There's so many other things that even I can order this. Cause this shit is killing me. And I've been through a lot of things from Lagos to Tennessee. And I'm drinking some NSC, and still shit is killing me, yeah. It's gonna be a party tonight. All my ballers balling for life. They all wanna see us go down. No. I'll be calling peace. This just be bothering me. They want a part of me, but they ain't part of me. I've been many places, all of the fantasy, something I'll never see. So it's just a breeze. So it's one thing to nothing. There's so many other things that even I can order this. Cause this shit is killing me. So I've been through a lot of things from Lagos to Tennessee. And I'm drinking some NAC and still shit is killing me, yeah. I don't know, nobody knows to know. But life can't play my heart from a rolling ball to the rolling loud. Oh yeah. So I'll be calling peace. This will be bothering me. They want a part of me, but they ain't part of me. I've been many places, like they fantasy. Smile never see. So it's just a breeze. So it's one thing to nothing. There's so many other things that even I can order this. Cause this shit is killing me. So I've been through a lot of things from Lagos to Tennessee. And I'm drinking some NSC and still shit is killing me, yeah. We're gonna be a party tonight. All my ballers balling for life. Yeah. Wanna see us go down. Friends, nothing left on this. So it's one thing to nothing. There's so many other things that even I can order. Cause this shit is killing me. I've been through a lot of things from Lagos to Tennessee. Now I'm drinking some NSC and this shit is killing me. So it's one thing to nothing. There's so many other things that even I can order this. Cause this shit is killing me. I've been through a lot of things from Lagos to Tennessee. I'm drinking some NSC and this shit is killing me, yeah. Same piece, you could never please.
I look back at all the time I wasted on myself. It's clearly to see I didn't love myself. I'm ashamed for all the men I let below my belt, knowing deep inside my heart these niggas did not care. I'm ashamed for all the times I gave away my wealth. I put trust in everybody else but myself. Gave them everything I had till I had nothing left. So this time is personal, I owe it to myself. This time is personal. This time is personal, I owe it to myself. This time is personal. This time is personal, I owe it to myself. This time, I seen it fail plenty times. Hope my daughter never see. I survived the streets, I was supposed to be a fantasy. When I look in the mirror, swear to God I'm the epitome. Determination, beauty, sex, and strength, you get my energy. Lately when you see me, all I do is smile cheek to cheek. Cause I look at my enemy and swear I see no enemy. Most you will not understand, cause most of the people hell asleep. Need to go listen to Lauryn Hill or maybe Mobb Deep. Hated how different I was, I never fit in with the sheet. No matter how humble I was, I always seem to show my teeth. Remember at any moment you got the right to fucking speak. Or you can be a dummy and forever hold your fucking peace. The only time I hold my peace when talking to the police. Rest in peace Cody, Cody, don't act like you don't know me. Play myself so many times when niggas swear they owe me. Over just hoping that I would go back to the old me. I look back at all the time I wasted of myself. It's clearly to see I didn't love myself. I'm ashamed for all the men I let below my belt, knowing deep inside my heart these niggas did not care. I'm ashamed for all the times I gave away my wealth. I put trust in everybody else but myself. Gave them everything I had till I had nothing left. So this time is personal, I owe it to myself. This time is personal. This time is personal, I owe it to myself. This time is personal. This time is personal, I owe it to myself.
This time is personal.
This is my time to keep my personal promises to myself. Too many times I put my versatile consciousness on the shelf to let it rot and expire. It's getting down to the wire, so before it crash and burn, I gotta climb through the fire. Wait, stop, let it breathe. Roll me up a leg of weed and think about the fact that I know I'm destined for destiny. The recipe for success been in my DNA. Just building up my wealth, cause I know it ain't free to play. So if you need cheaper rates, you better look elsewhere. Prices like healthcare, nigga, this ain't welfare. My personal worth, a whole nother league up from what these other niggas charge. So you gon' need a Brinks truck to afford me. You would think God himself recording me. So if I need the bag, be ready to move accordingly. And if it costs my peace, the price is too steep. I refuse to believe that talk is cheap.
I look back at all the time I wasted of myself. It's clearly to see I didn't love myself. I'm ashamed for all the men I let below my belt, knowing deep inside my heart these niggas did not care. I'm ashamed for all the times I gave away my wealth. I put trust in everybody else but myself. Gave them everything I had till I had nothing left. So this time is personal, I owe it to myself. This time is personal. This time is personal, I owe it to myself. This time is personal. This time is personal, I owe it to myself.
And we are back with some dope tunes. Shout out to the team. Shout out to everybody over there at Top Shelf Entertainment. That's TOP Shelf Entertainment. Yeah. Yeah, doing some fire tracks right here on Meet the Innovators Radio, fire music. Shout out to our partners over there at Symphony. Shout out to Top Shelf Entertainment. Shout out to the independent artists worldwide doing their thing. I see you. You have a platform for you. We want to make sure you're rocking out accordingly. Now, it is election cycle. And you guys know, if you've listened to previous episodes, especially early ones, I get into a little bag to talk about what's going on in our country, because this is our democracy. So I'm not trying to serious us out. This is a very serious thing, right? And I'm having a tough time digesting what's really going on with our so-called leaders in Washington, D.C. And I don't know if it's I'm getting older, so therefore I can see through the BS, or is it they are getting more lazy with the indoctrination. You know, when you had one of the these clips going around, right? And mind you, it's very, 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 very dangerous to make a decision based on a 3-minute, 30-second clip. Very, 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 very dangerous, because you don't hear the whole story. However, if these individuals are in control of their messaging, and they have been for a while, why would they allow these short clips to come out, making them look a little less than leadership quality? We're going to put it the right way. In this particular election cycle, we are witnessing I hate to call these guys leaders, because who are they leading? We are witnessing two individuals run for office, run for power, running for all the marbles, and we're witnessing mental disintegration and pure sadness, honestly, of a president that barely can read a teleprompter, that can barely walk straight, barely knows where he is from one day to the next, needs a very hands-on handler, and he's racing against a wild card older guy as well, who has no respect for the Constitution or the American principles that this country founded on. Let me slow down there, right? Because I will say, for us folks that are Black Americans that have come up in this country, our grandparents have come up in this country, you've heard the stories of how they have never felt like they belonged here, right? But how they've had to regroup and adapt to the climate that's around them and survive. You know, we went over here to get our foods. We couldn't get such and such and such because we were colored folk, or whatever the case may be. You grew up in these particular schools in America. If you're a Black American, if it was a public school especially, you know, you went to sometimes a substandard school with substandard facilities, especially in those bigger cities. Now, during Clinton's reign, even up to George Bush's reign, there was a concerted effort to try to work on that. Convoluted programs like No Child Left Behind were created to compensate for our terrible education system that was only terrible to the poor, right? Now, I'm specifically focusing with Black Americans. With Black Americans, there's overlap with the poor working class. And in that overlap is what Fred Hampton was really focusing on. I'm not Fred Hampton, you know? So my niche in marketing, they tell you about focusing on your niche. And my niche is who I'm talking to today. And I'm saying, you know, we have to be smart. We have to really tap into that spiritual edge your grandma gave you, or your granddaddy when you saw him working that field, or your great grandma, and she was just humming her tune, rocking in her chair. It's time for us to tap into that because they're playing in our faces. They sent old Maxine Waters, right? Representative Waters, out there on a campaign trail yet again. And there is this clip. I want y'all to hear the clip.
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
Where people are talking about Biden is too old. Hell, I'm older than Biden.
You look good, Congresswoman.
And I get up every morning.
All right.
And I exercise.
All right.
And I work late hours.
All right.
I take care of black people.
All right.
Trump has told you who he is. He defined himself. He is a no-good, deplorable, lying, despicable human being. And he's talking about if he doesn't win, there's going to be a bloodbath. There's going to be violence. There's going to be a civil war. Who the hell do you think he's coming after? Who's going to be targeted? Who is he talking about? But you know he means business because he is the one that led the invasion on the Capitol January 6th. Now, do we have to talk about the difference between these two? Now, I want to tell you, no matter what anybody says, it ain't going to be no other Democratic candidate. It's going to be Biden, and we better know it.
I don't have that answer, and I usually have
now
every answer.
This is interesting because she now is saying, you know, I'm older than Biden. Okay, so what point are you trying to prove right here, Representative Waters? Are you saying that we should not be electing you back into office because you're past your age prime? Are you saying that, or are you saying that white people age faster and diminish faster and you have way more smoke in your system and you should be running for president? Are you saying that ageism doesn't matter and we should just allow our politicians to get reelected over and over if our group identifies with them, and we shouldn't meddle in the issues of mental health?
You know what it is, it's your boy, SHEM-E or XYZ. SHEM-E or Namaste on
What is the message here? I am confused.
What up, pig? I see you.
I don't have the answers. In the words of the great Justin Hunt,
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
you know what I'm saying? I don't. You guys help me out. But it's scary though, because we're in a very, very, very important election cycle, as they say every year. Every election cycle is important. Everyone is important, dog. After Reconstruction, the next presidency was very important. Before the Civil War, that president was very important. So all of them are very important. They use that very important to drive home to the new voters. See, there were people that were 15 years old last time Trump was in office. 14 years old. Now they're eligible to vote. And that's who they actually are pitching to. And I want that demographic to understand. You have books for a reason. Nothing new is under the sun. Right? So yeah, man, I just want to admonish you guys in that way and give y'all something to think about right here on Meet the Innovators Radio. We're going to get to some more music, as you know. And listen, if you have something to send me, something you want me to talk about, please send it up. mtiradio.substack.com. We lit.
You know what it is, it's your boy, SHEM-E or XYZ. SHEM-E or Namaste on Meet the Innovators Radio at D100 Radio SC. What up, big plug? What up, pig? I see you.
I'm a pretty bitch. I want pretty shit. Give me this. I'm a pretty bitch. I want
pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. These bitches move like serpents, he said I make them nervous. No need to worry about them, worry about what's in my person. Bitch it like Derek Jeter, coast on but pack the heater. I know some bitches bust it open for that Justin Bieber. Ho, is it that deep? You bitches that weak? How many times I gotta say that y'all can't fuck with me? Burning shit 3rd degree, this shit is not for free. My nigga wrecking shit, baby boy, sweet pea. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. Okay, I'm the original, y'all just a copy. Bad bitch, who the fuck going to stop me? Tired of shitting on bitches, I stuff the party. I'm a breast out, not no motherfucking Barbie. A hardy on my body, rest all like I get gnarly. Baby, don't you be tardy, we bout to start the party. You don't attract, you chasing, that's why you don't get Nathan. Stay down and just be patient, instead of bitching and hating. I'm about to catch a 10, these bitches been a fan. The world gon' stop, the day I drop my OnlyFans. Pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this.
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. These bitches move like serpents, he said I make them nervous. No need to worry about them, worry about what's in my person. Bitch it like Derek Jeter, coast on but pack the heater. I know some bitches bust it open for that Justin Bieber. Ho, is it that deep? You bitches that weak? How many times I gotta say that y'all can't fuck with me? Burning shit 3rd degree, this shit is not for free. My nigga wrecking shit, baby boy, sweet pea. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. Okay, I'm the original, y'all just a copy. Bad bitch, who the fuck going to stop me? Tired of shitting on bitches, I stuff the party. I'm a breast out, not no motherfucking Barbie. A hardy on my body, rest all like I get gnarly. Baby, don't you be tardy, we bout to start the party. You don't attract, you chasing, that's why you don't get Nathan. Stay down and just be patient, instead of bitching and hating. I'm about to catch a 10, these bitches been a fan. The world gon' stop, the day I drop my OnlyFans. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this. I'm a pretty bitch, I want pretty shit, give me this.
You know what it is, boy, SHEM-E XYZ. SHEM-E or Namaste on the Innovators Radio at B100 Radio SC. What up, Big Plug? What up, Pig? I see you.
Is it from the almond of the walnut? Is they squeezing it out of the peanut?
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
You know what it is, boy, SHEM-E or XYZ. SHEM-E or Namaste.
I'm just that little shot of your nigga love, but you don't like me. My flow is too cold, keep it icy. Don't need them to hype me. Big bank, only thing that excite me. The profit for me. Boy, how you come in the pockets for me. To keep it a band is the commas for me. If he got plans, he gon' drop them for me. Rubber band man gon' pop them for me. I just be laughing at hoes cause they weaker than Monday through Sunday. Get hurt being funny, I move with the money. I'm making these hoes believe he's the bunny. See, I'm on their ass today. Like glad, no, I'm in my bag. And we not the same, they living from paycheck to paycheck. I do a show, couple minutes, get paid. They can look but they don't touch till I'm at. I make it sound like rat-a-tat-tat-tat. I'm getting booked like a backpack, flipping bread like it's a snapback. When he grew up, I make it clap back. If he get around, he'll nap. I stare in their head like a flashback. I'm wondering if he can catch that. If he ain't got no paper, then I tell him scratch that. I'm fresh out the grease like who harder than me. They not at my speed, they cannot compete. I said it's the motherfucking commas for me. Don't put me in shit, no more drama for free. I get him knocked off for thinking shit sweet. And no, I can't fuck with that boy if he come with no drama. Don't stress why no nigga got that from my mama. I win and I win again like I'm Obama. I stay with connections just like I'm Osama. And I won't back down, I stay ready to whenever you see me, I'm ready. I'm popping shit like confetti. Bread on your head, call me Patty. Get my hand, refer to me as Freddie. Niggas softer than they teddy. When it come to trill, you ain't ready. Put respect on my name, cause you know who I be. I'm just that little shawty, yo nigga love, but you don't like me. My flow is too cold, keep it icy. Don't need them to hype me. Big bank only thing that excite me. The profit for me. Boy, how you come in the pockets for me. To keep it a band, it's the commas for me. If he got plans, he gon' drop them for me. Rubber band man gon' pop it for me. I just be laughing at hoes cause they weaker than Monday through Sunday. Get hurt being funny, I move with the money. I'm making these hoes believe he's the bunny. See, I'm on their ass today. Like glad, no, I'm in my bag. And we not the same, they living from paycheck to paycheck. I do a show, couple minutes, get paid that.
I'm pulling up right now with thousands of princes. I pass her the gadget, she ass out the window. I really ain't tripping, don't find it offensive. I'm taking the bag when I find it, I'm dipping. I'm bridging the gap with the liners in industry. SE specifically, I'm about to do this shit differently. My niggas killing shit differently. My city killing shit literally. Babies keep crying, mamas keep crying cause the babies keep dying. Bow here for a moment of silence. Everywhere you go is violence. You can go anywhere if you silent. I went out to the west and survived it. I got love for the west like Miss Donda. Can't say Carolina without giving mention. I'm pulling up right now with passenger princess. I pass her the gas and she ass out the window. I really ain't tripping, don't find it offensive. I'm chasing the bag when I find it, I'm dipping. I'm bridging the gap with the liners in industry. SE specifically, I'm about to do this shit differently. My niggas killing shit lyrically. My city killing shit literally. Babies keep crying, mamas keep crying cause the babies keep dying. Bow here for a moment of silence. Everywhere you go is violence. You can go anywhere if you silent. I went out to the west and survived it. I got love for the west like Miss Donda. I'm on the mission ahead of the comma. Ran it or lost it all out of that karma. Had to look in the mirror to shape her. Learn how to sweat the small shit like an acre. Kept my look good with no makeup. Finish grinding, can't wait to go lay up. Finger roll out finesse with the jelly. My little chocolate Keisha for belly. Niggas keep playing with the bag, keep playing with the bag. I'ma show you how to do it. This shit a project, okay, yeah, my project. But really it's about how to package a product and bring the awareness to all. We got power and power around us like Monet Tejada. Start linking up, that's the code to the dollars. Let go with the egos and get in the Prada, the Louis, the Gucci, the Fendi, the Birkin. I'm listing designers, but ain't talking persons. I'm talking the bag, so which one is you working? Right now we in bad, but the timing is perfect. Hey, I'm sick with the verses, no longer naive. The title I'm taking, I'm here to retrieve. The value at hoe has no value to me. I'm closing the curtain, this my end of scene. Yeah. Can't say Carolina without giving mention. I'm pulling up right now with passenger princess. I pass her the gas and she ass out the window. I really ain't tripping, don't find it offensive. I'm chasing the bag when I find it, I'm dipping. I'm bridging the gap with the liners in industry. SE specifically, I'm about to do this shit differently.
I was raised by the cash rules, on my family jewels. These ain't cash shoes, I'm a bad dude, but I'm mad cool. I've been rapping like the rent is past due. How I passed you, cause I had to. And my flow dope like a glass tube. Tryna drive around like it's fast food. I got two sides on my half move. Thank God, I did plenty sinning on the road to winning. Checking for the commas, trying to dodge the sentence. I need peace and power, praying for repentance. I can't take it easy, I'ma kill you niggas. I can't feel you niggas, need a hand warmer. Guess I'm too cold. When you sing about me or the blue notes, it's my last groove, call me Cusco. I'ma get it wet, this ain't fool's gold. I got one wrist, but it's too tall. This is straight business with a U on. Yeah, keep the heat on like it's Tucson. On Dwayne Wade or LeBron James in his prime days. If I broke the safe, it's cause crime pays. I'ma beat my boy the way I ate. Can't say Carolina without giving mention. I'm pulling up right now with passenger princess. I pass her the gas and she ass out the window. I really ain't tripping, don't find it offensive. I'm chasing the bag when I find it, I'm dipping. I'm bridging the gap with the liners in industry. SE specifically, I'm about to do this shit differently. Checking for the coma, trying to done this finish. Checking for the coma.
On Meet the Innovators Radio at Beat 100 Radio SC. What up, Big Plug? What up, Pig? I see you.
You have terrible aura. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you didn't get enough nature today, if you didn't sage yourself enough, but whatever you're bringing, I can feel it from across the room. Get it together. Fix your aura.
Yep, it is no secret that the creative path can be quite challenging. But remember, you are not alone, and yes sir, I am here with you. And in this segment, we'll share some inspirational quotes and stories to help you stay motivated and keep moving forward. Today's story is a really dope one. I'm happy and pleased to share with you guys about Brittany Byrd, 17-year-old climate activist from Brooklyn, New York, founded the Brooklyn for Climate Action Youth Group and organized Fridays for Future Climate strike that brought out thousands of students. She must be in high school, obviously, or going to college. Brittany is passionate about environmental justice because environmental racism is real and mobilizing her community to take action on climate change. Give it up for Brittany Byrd. She was recently awarded the prestigious Youth Activism Award in recognition for her leadership. I went a little further into this story. Shout out to the Gemini platform through Google. And there's a great story about Brittany Byrd on a website called New Media. And it's NEU Media. And it's all about Brittany Byrd, and she just details her story. And she has this fascinating quote that I pulled from the article. Negativity is like cancer. I don't see the negativity. It doesn't exist. My life is beautiful and I have so much to be thankful for. To try and prove to someone else that their opinion is wrong, I'm in my own pink, BB Town. Shout out to Brittany Byrd. Another excerpt from the article is, at the end it says, I stand for pride and individuality. She says, action, whatever your purpose is or whatever you think your purpose is, actually do it. If you want to make a clothing line or you admire a designer, design. If you don't have a screen printer, write on your shirt, write on your shoes. It's crazy how you can go from Bergdorf's and there are pairs of 1,200 Venoments, Reeboks in there that look like they have been drawn on, like people just draw. Kids have been doing that for years. Just really be a person of action. Discover who you are and live in it, thrive in it. Shout out to Brittany Byrd. We appreciate you, Black Queen. If that's how you identify. We appreciate you. And you're always welcome to the show. Somebody reach out to her. Let her know that she was featured right here on Youth Innovators Radio. We put our arms around our activists, and especially our youth activists. It's a beautiful thing. Keep it going, Brittany.
You know what it is. It's your boy, SHEM-E XYZ. SHEM-E Namaste on Meet the Innovators Radio at Beat 100 Radio SC. What up, big plug? What up, pig? I see you. You know what it is. It's your boy, SHEM-E XYZ. SHEM-E Namaste.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got to that part of the show, and you know, we're closing it out. And I thank you guys for joining us here on Meet the Innovators Radio on Substack, B100 Radio. Remember, you have the power to create, inspire, and make a difference. Keep chasing your dreams and using your voice to uplift your community. You know, stay lit. We die lit. We wake up lit. We're not going to let them turn us down, regardless. So I'm gonna leave you with some dope music. This is a new joint from Big Gusto. Test run's been running like a muff on this show. I had to censor myself. Whoa. Before we go, we gotta say thank you to our team over there at Substack. We want to say thank you for our guest that came on board, Coco, the GOAT. Make sure you guys tap into the girls' restroom. We want to send our shout outs to everybody over there at Top Shelf Entertainment. You already know what's going on. Display Marketing, we see you. Shout out to my team. And make sure we got a new interview up that I just did with the creators of Ohio. Creators of Ohio. Dope interview up. I'll have the link to that in the Substack. Thanks. Big shout out to Jet. Shout out to Marquise Arnold. The creators community is really thriving up this way, and I'm happy to be a part of it, and I think you guys are going to enjoy that interview. But this one, it's a new joint from Big Gusto. I think you guys are going to enjoy. So tap in with Trapper. Yes, sir. And we'll see you guys next week.
You know what it is. It's your boy, SHEM-E XYZ. SHEM-E Namaste on Meet the Innovators Radio at Beat 100 Radio SC. What up, big plug? What up, pig? I see you.
Not up on the almond.
Oh, no, Ross.
Rose still frightened.
No. Get the almond milk.
I just got up on 2% milk a couple years ago.
No. Get the almond milk.
Now y'all trying to conspiracy.
No.
And it's the question. Is it from the almond of the walnut? Is they squeezing it out of the peanut?
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
You know what it is. It's your boy, SHEM-E XYZ. SHEM-E Namaste on Meet the Innovators Radio at B100 Radio SC. What up, big blood? What up, pig? I see you.
Have you ever seen a fiend hit that boy? Have you ever hit that road and you got hella noise? Slow, doing the speed limit, but you in a fast car. Lows on the road, truck it behind me, we gon' dash, boy. Let's talk trap. Where them chickens at? Talk about a zip for 650 and make 16. So you got your triple beam. If you don't, you're not a trapper. I just bought a 10-pack and bust it out the rapper. Bust it, baby, bust it, We got 32 flavors like your bubble gum. If you gon' spend some cash, nigga, come get a bag of some. Gotta get 5 or more, know the price go up on one. I've been trapping all day long. Baby, this my trapper song. 20 missed calls on my phone. I've been doing this too damn long. Break it down and bust it on. They can making trappers hitting places like on Megatron. Hey yo, I'm a rapper. Keep a package just like Amazon. If it's green, then I'm a packer. And you know I put that shit on. I'm clean just like a napkin. She took a trip with me. And she taking pics like she Kardashian. Spit her over on the back. Now put these bands off in your bag. Like she in love with a trap nigga. She love my fashion. Yeah, later see LeBron, but I'm gon' pass it like I'm magic. I've been trapping all day long. Baby, this my trapper song. 20 missed calls on my phone. I've been doing this too damn long. I've been trapping all day long. Baby, this my trapper song. 20 missed calls on my phone. I've been doing this too damn long. Big gusto. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
XYZ. SHEM-E Namaste on Meet the Innovators Radio at B100 Radio SC. What up, big plug? What up, pig? I see you.